We are young, we run free, stay up late, we don't sleep. Got our friends, got the night, we'll be alright.
One of the biggest problems in today's society is the growing human population. Cities with over 10 million people are prone to insufficient conditions due to overpopulation. Cities are growing upward instead of outward, causing high-rise buildings that lead to pollution. Lack of land is what the biggest problem is for most cities since they were established along the coast. What we need to do is think outside the box and come up with a solution to utilize the ocean space and growing population.
The design of our project is meant for housing, and it goes in shallow waters around the world. It can withstand unfavorable conditions such as storms, like hurricanes, tsunamis, and even like a world war. And it's like minimal damage technology, and does not damage the underwater ecosystem, so that's also a plus. And then some of the cons are it's very expensive, and some of the technology it requires has not been invented yet. And how it works is the structure on the retractable pod is tethered to an anchor of some sort on the bottom of the ocean, and it like reels it in to submerge it underwater. And the whole structure is watertight. It doesn't let any water in or any air out.
The way that we can test this design is by using two different options. We can either create a model or a simulation. With the model, we can actually build a small-scale replica of this design, and we can submerge it in water to see how the pressure of the water affects the kind of material that we have. That means it's easy to understand, it's simple, you can actually hold it, it's nice. Another thing that we can also do is using virtual simulation, we can also see what would happen without actually having to use all the different materials, extra manpower, and stuff like that.
Go.
With simulation, however, the technology isn't exactly existent. It's on its way. You can see the different water physics that have been going on through different video games, like how in Minecraft it started off with being absolutely ridiculously bad to being actually kind of cool, even though it's in blocks. With Animal Crossing, you can see how the water flows smoothly and how it goes down waterfalls and stuff like that. So it's getting farther along even with that. And then there's this one game called Hydrophobia Prophecy. It's a really weird name, but if you look at the water physics in that, it's absolutely beautiful. The way that the water presses against glass, especially if you see it cracking and then eventually the water pours through, it accurately represents water very well. Taking that kind of technology, you can develop it, you can use it for a large-scale project like this. And we can see how the pressure would affect what kind of glass we have, and it would also help tackle one of the other great engineering projects, which is to upgrade our virtual reality.
With the world's impending infrastructure crisis, new forms of housing are in desperate need. Humans need to look beyond their coastal limitations and take advantage of the massive extents of available water. The floating city concept combines cunning, innovative, futuristic ideas with simplistic design capable of withstanding mild and severe conditions.
And all the girls say it, the whole world say it. Yeah, yeah, come on, let's get drunk, toast it up, we don't give up.
I'm gonna sleep. What? Never mind. He thought it was in the water.
Does your dog swim a lot?
No.
Oh, I'll stop doing that. Design, pros, type of housing, commerce. Are you recording? Hey, ready? Totally. No, not go.
Go.
No, I
Go.
refuse. I still don't understand what you want me to say.
Oh.
I'm wet. I still don't understand what I'm supposed to say.
Here, put the camera so the camera holds like right there.
It's good. Go.
With the world's impending infrastructure. You didn't say it's kind of innovative.
Now there's this one game called Hydrophobic.
That's good.
It's not good again. Look at here, look. So a huge problem in today's society is the growing human population. According to statistics, cities with 10 million or more people are prone to insufficient conditions and overpopulation, which can...
What?
Yeah.
I want to be eating chips during my
Oh.